Eileen specifically wanted us to recalibrate remote working and redefine what that means. Let's have a look at the quote and see what you make of her point.
I think we have to be very careful about what we are calling working remotely, because lots of people have had to make compromises in order to be able to do their job at home under their circumstances. So yes, everybody is able to access systems, work on a computer when they're not in the building, but being able to work remotely needs a bit tighter definition.
I think Eileen brings up a massive point here, and of course we talked about the segment before more about technology, but here we touch much more on the human side. Before we go into that though, I want to share a couple of data points, and that is even at the most basic level, there are still some technology restraints that organizations have gone through. When we went out in this survey I talked about before, one of the questions we asked was, have you been able to access the software you need to do your job? And 60% of the respondents said, yes, we have. And of course, that's good news. But actually 24% of the newly remote workers said, no, we don't have access to the technology. And again, depending on industry, for instance, retail, not surprisingly, 41% said, no, we can't be productive remote. Transportation and distribution, 36%, and hospitality and leisure, 35%. So there's definitely been some very basic things that haven't been available to a large portion of the workforce, and even something as basic as having a hardware device that could access you could use to access the applications you needed. 28% of the people we talked to said we don't have the equipment to give access.